And good morning, everybody. Rob Gearing here, the owner of the TL2i Cash Mailer, leader of Team Massive Success, and glad to be here with you this morning. This is a Thursday, so we usually like Wednesdays, but I just could not do a Wednesday webinar, so I had to move it to Thursday. It looks like next week we'll be back to Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time if everything goes like it should. So, but it seems like the more popular time may end up being 11 a.m. Wednesdays going forward, but I don't want to commit to it. I want to have a little bit of flexibility there when it comes to that. So I'm joined with a great live group. Here comes Stephen. So I'm admitting Stephen to the room. So I'm going to keep admitting people as we go. So yeah, this is an awesome place to be. This is an awesome live group. We will do Q&A with our live group, and those that are watching this recorded, thank you very much for watching it recorded, because this is kind of a landmark meeting. They're all landmark meetings. We've always got something big going on. But as part of Team Massive Success and the TL2i Cash Mailer, we are part of We Got Friends. And We Got Friends now, if you haven't heard, has merged into a program called Got Backup, owned by Joel Tyrion. So Val Smith, Joel Tyrion come together. So you're looking at 130,000 people to become part of Got Backup. And the WBGU team, as we call it, is the entire membership database of We Got Friends, based on structure, based on left side, right side, all that was imported. So whether you're a free member, paid member, you're in there. If you're already in Got Backup, now you've got a second position. It's up to you to go and take a look at it. It's going to be like a surprise box. To me, it's worth $10. It's like a $10 lottery scratch off. I would do it, right? I did it. Unbelievable results. I mean, I can't even tell you. It's just mind-boggling. It was, but I put a lot of time into We Got Friends. I did a really big personal build. So I have a fairly big short leg, as we talk about those legs when we talk about the Nitro line. I have had a fairly big short line of a humongous long line based on coming in one of the first people to join under the team of Dustin Manziel and Frank Hester. So fortunate. So yes. Now you may or may not have that same results vary, right? As they say, results may vary, right? Or those type of results aren't typical. But I like to teach marketers how to become the atypical, to become not the average, but the above average, and always be able to thrive and prosper in an environment which is ever changing. And kudos to Val for seeing a new vision and course correcting and hooking up with such a solid long time marketer as Joel Tyrion, who I've known for probably 20 years. I remember when he was just a young man. When I was a young man, he was a young man, and just starting out with GVO and hosting. And I can almost pretty much remember the beginning of it. That's how far back I go, into the late 90s into the early 2000s. So anyway, great story there. So it's nice to work with both fellas. And, we want to help people make money online who have never maybe earned money online. And I've been doing that before I even knew those fellas, or when I've had time away from those fellas. I've always been a proponent of teaching people how to make money online. And we have a story here to tell at the Cash Mailer. We Got Backup is just one component in a wheel of income when we talk about multiple streams of income. But before we get into that, let's kind of step back into this guy right here. This is We Got Friends, what it looks like. Now, if you're a member of We Got Friends, you still have a fully functional back office. You just can't refer anybody anymore. If you were to hit join on any of the join links, you would get registrations are closed. So you can't promote it anymore. So please go into your downline builders, go into your promotional areas, places where you drop links, and correct it. If you're following us in We Got Backup, then we'll talk about how you grab your position and then use that link, unless your other Got Backup is better, right? That's where we're going to talk. What decisions do we want to make here? I can only give you loose advice. You're going to want to consult your own back office for all the particular answers. But the nice thing about it, we're still going to have this at least through the end of November. That means the link in bio is still valid. If you set up a link in bio, you can still use it through the end of November. Maybe that'll go longer. I don't know. You still can use the travel deals. You still can use the consumer deals. I don't know what's going to happen. Val had mentioned still looking at travel as part of potentially an offering to WGBU. So, you know, we'll wait for that. That's fine. Nothing confirmed. There's going to be new, kind of some new things offered within the WGBU from Joel Tyrion's side of things. He's a big guy when it comes to list building, autoresponders, tools, training. He's done leads before. He's done paid traffic before. He's done all of it. He knows the game. So solid tools and resources, and a product in Got Backup, which I'm not going to spend that much time on that because it's basically just backing up your computer and your devices and your phones and your iPads and everything like that. So it's something that you need and everybody needs. You can run the business on your phone. You can use the product on your phone. Simple to the point, low entry price point at $9.97 a month. I mean, a lot of people were complaining about We Got Friends being too much money. A lot of people were complaining about they don't use the products. They don't like consumer savings. They don't travel a lot. They don't, the leads, they either couldn't work, wouldn't work, or said that they weren't, receptive or whatever. But that's a whole other kettle of fish. We're not gonna dive into. But I still believe in all levels of leads. There's just different types of leads when it comes to the lead business. So I'll leave it at that. But leads have to be worked correctly and carefully. That's part of the training we do here at Team Massive Success. We do it all. Whatever you need, we do for the most part. We even embrace your opportunities that you bring in here. We can teach you how that works. It's just a cornucopia of greatness, honestly. And we just need more ambassadors that can spread the word that we don't hurt anybody. We only expand your business. That's all we are. We're kind of a liaison, a partner, and all of that stuff. So back office, things are still active, right? You still can, I would export your leads. If you have maybe 400 or 500 leads or whatever the max capacity was being part of the program since it launched, just go in and export them, put them in a spreadsheet. You can still use them. They can be brought into an autoresponder. They can be still contacted. There are people who claimed that they wanted to make money online, whether they remember that or not, I don't know. So that's pretty much it for that. I don't want to get too much into that. I think that should answer your questions. There is no more $69.95. There is no more lead store. There is no more URLs to promote. It's now this guy here, Got Backup, right? Or as we are calling it from our team, because people that were in We Got Friends basically now are just a massive team within Got Backup. So that's where the We Got Backup comes into play. But I have to encourage you, if you are a We Got Friends member, and there are 100,000 of them out there, right? Whether it be free or paid, if you joined, and I'm not even worried about your team right now. I'm a team player. I'm going to do this per the corporate way. Just go to gotbackupjv.com. That's a real easy URL. If you execute gotbackupjv.com, it's going to load up, and it's basically going to offer you $9.97 within the downline structure of We Got Backup, or I'm sorry, the downline structure of We Got Friends. It is going to basically put you in that structure. So everybody, before we even knew about this, everybody was imported into Got Backup under the team We Got Friends, or now we call it the team We Got Backup, WGBU. So whether or not you ever look at it, whether or not you even go there, you're there if you're a member. And, just about everybody had action when it came to their strong line, their weak line, So I tell everybody, do it for $9.95. They're waiving the $40 fee. That's the fast start bonus that Got Backup offers. They're waiving it for We Got Friends members, no matter what level. So you may be saying, well, I paid $20 to be an IC and this guy didn't pay anything. That's life, but it's going to get more people paying, which is going to get more people paid in WGBU. So, I think we can all say, all good. And $10 is a lot, I go to the lottery machine has a scratch off for $10. I mean, because when I logged in, I already had income, and every day I'm getting more money, right? And I'm not going to necessarily get into the comp plan, but you have your personal referrals you're paid on. When we do start promoting, just normally, with our Got Backup link for, if you're doing whatever team you're on, just use the right link. You're getting the fast start bonus. That's a portion of that $40. So you're getting commission on that, and then you get a cut of the monthly monthly fee. So 75% of all money collected goes somewhere and to somebody's commission account. That's only 25% profit for Joel there. So that's pretty generous. Then there's the binary matrix. And I'm not going to get into a binary matrix. It's complicated, but I think there's going to be huge payouts on the monthly binary. And that's what we're really waiting to see, honestly. But every day you've got somebody who enrolled, non-personal, personal, non-personal. I can't keep up with it. I posted that on Facebook. If you're friends with me, I will accept more new friends, Rob.Gearing on Facebook. So I posted that, and I posted it in the We Got Backup Facebook group, right? I posted that picture as well, and a lot of other people chimed in on that. So that's the first thing. If you were involved with We Got Friends, take the deal. If you already had another position, it's different. It's not the same. It's going to be different. And then you can, take a month, take a couple months, whatever you need, whatever time you need. Maybe you only need a week, maybe you only need a couple of days, and then decide which one will be your keeper. But don't just say, I'm already in Got Backup, I'm done with these people. That's a dumb attitude. It really is. It's just not smart business, because you have no idea until you log in with this new position what that's going to look like, okay, for the price of a lottery ticket. Okay, so that's that. Now, I was going to log into my back office of, so this is my new position. It's GH Camry, and it's WGF. And then I put in my secret password. Now, per the TL2I cash mailer, it is in our downline builder. So if you are not a member of any of this, you weren't in We Got Friends, okay, so you don't have the JV opportunity there. You've never been in Got Backup. You can hit it from our downline builder. And if you're not a member of the TL2I cash mailer, get back to the person who invited you to this great meeting, or just go to TL2icashmailer.com, right? But try to get back to who invited you to this meeting. But however you get here, because we want you to get in, get all the bonuses that I offer to my Massive Success team. Everybody who is part of my team is Team Massive Success. But it's the people who reach out. It's the people who come to the webinars. It's the people who do something. It's not the people who just go in and click for cash, a penny per email or whatever the going rate is. Those aren't part of really Team Massive Success. It's not the people who just blast their ads to us all the time. That's not Team Massive Success. Team Massive Success are the people that read the homepage, watch my video, and go, okay, yes, I'm going to follow this guy's training. So I have a training site cleverly disguised as a viral mailer, a pay-to-click. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. But that's just the way it is. The mailer sometimes does overshadow the actual marketing system. So whatever. We're not gonna get into that either. They could be separated at some point. When I first started Traffic Leads to Income, it was just a system, a training site. And then God help me, I got into viral mailers, was one of the first ones ever to come online, customized like nobody else has ever done. And there you go. You can put that on my tombstone in how many, 20, 30, 40 years. But nonetheless, the marketing system has always been, to my heart, right? Because I learned it when I was a young man, right? And I didn't have gray hair. And, let's say back in the early 2000s, there was a discovery that happened. And I've been running this proprietary system ever since in multiple programs. So, if I were to pack up the TL2I cash mailer and start a brand new thing, you better believe I would have the 7 steps to your success, the list building, income driving, front end marketing system that leads to any back end opportunity in the world, right? Has that ever been done before? Yes. But I don't think it's ever been done like we do it, because we don't know, we don't copy, we just created, right? Anyway, so that makes it kind of a long story long. But but if you're not in TL2I, get involved, get with the person who invited you to this webinar, or TL2icashmailer.com, and then hit We Got Backup from the downline builder in the income section. And we'll look at that. We'll go through all of our income opportunities as we get towards the end of the meeting. And I've got prizes for everybody here. You come, you get upgraded. That's the way it works. You know, that's the price of admission. You get into any of our recommended team income drivers, you can go higher than what my basic upgrade is. You can potentially get all the way up to the very, very highest level that retails for $750 by making the right move and picking the right thing. All the while, you're also piling in your income ops into our front end, back end marketing system. It's hard to put your own stuff, the programs that you love, onto the back end of anything. But trust me, that could be your problem, that you've never really understood front end, back end marketing. You've never really understood list building. You've never really understood walking people through a system. That can be a problem for a lot of marketers. Okay, so here's my log. I'm just logging into the GH Camry WGF position. Okay, so it's got a great welcome video. You know, the first thing I would say is use the tool. It says use this tool, get it downloaded, and use it. Right. I can show you proof that I use it. If I go to my files, I think they'll come up on the screen share, because they do call it screen shared. Right. See where it says got backup right here? So basically it's mirrored. It's mirrored everything that I have on my computer, and that's also mirrored over at the data center of GVO. And there we go. So that's it. So I do use it. I recommend that you use it. Even if you're using something else, stop using that something else. Use this, and that way you're a product of the product and you can speak to it. Then you have your reseller tools. So I think that probably is going to be your link. Again, use the proper link. If you're running with your WGBU position, that's the link you want to use, not the one that you're like, you know, unless, like I said, your other one, you're staying with it, you're fine, you know, whatever. Your back office would look the same as well. As far as I know, somebody needs to mute their microphone. I think Kathy needs to mute your microphone. I saw iPhone pop up. So please mute your microphone, Kathy. Thank you. Okay, so you have your promotional pages. And I actually don't use promotional pages all that much, because if I'm promoting the cash mailer, people ultimately, my best leads, my best people that I'm partnering with are going to come and choose an income opportunity for sure. But these are your, you know, these are your pages, promotional pages. They even have a new one for the WGBU right here, right? Because there's, I see, or no, actually, no, I'm sorry. I thought that was Val in that video. That was Joel and somebody else. But I'm sure there'll be some other pages coming and whatnot. So that is that. And then you have a lead capture system that you can use. You may have had to pay a little extra for that, possibly.
That's 4.
And somebody, please mute your microphones. Please mute your microphones. iPhone, Kathy. Thank you. So, you know, so there's a, you know, there's a lead capture system. But like I said, so you have sometimes duplication parts, because we have a lead capture system as part of the TL2i cash mailer that will lead people to Got Backup. Then you got your, then you have your, and they actually give you some emails too, it looks like. Enter your contact details for your emails. You have a business center, My Business, and that has. Please, Kathy.
Cody's got him.
I'm gonna have to come back to the room, guys, and mute my microphone. I'm sorry about that. I may have to stop the screen share for a second here. Hang on. I do apologize. Okay.
Yeah.
I gave Andy a full hour.
Just remember, guys,
Oh
when
my
you come to a
God,
webinar, you always
Well, he's
want
not-
to
Damn,
mute your microphone.
He doesn't have that much fur.
Where's his tab?
I got it. Okay. So let's go back to share screen. It's okay. That's life, my friends. Okay, I wasn't looking for Academy Awards for the webinar, so we should all be seeing the screens again. Okay, and that will collapse down then. I'll collapse that down. Okay. All righty. So so we were looking at My Business, the compensation plan, commission overview, my commissions, commission payment options. They take something called Wise, but they also take Payoneer, and I have Payoneer for my other Got Backup. I'm gonna see if I can use the same Payoneer. Really easy, and it can pay right to your checking account. And then you have your downline. Just to give you a demonstration, this is where I don't show income to people because that's private. But let me just show you something real quick. When I click on my downline, just to show you the potential here. Again, results may vary. So don't get mad at me if you do take that $10 spin and you've got nothing in there. I can't say what's going to happen. But I'm seeing people from everywhere, and certainly ones I didn't sponsor. So that's the best I can tell you. I'm still trying to sift through this, and it's going to take a little while to load. It even says page unresponsive, so that's just a lot of data. Let's see if that'll load. It could be because we're in a Zoom, and it's going to max the system here. I know I can't click downline stats because I get an error message, and I talked to Joel about that, and he just indicated up. Now it seems like it's wanting to load. Joel indicated they're looking at that. It's because of the importation of the We Got Friends database that there was a couple little incompatibility things, so I can't get my full numbers. Well, how many are on my left, how many are on my right? Because I'm not going to dare click that here. Click here to show those stats. You just get a big old error message. Last I looked at it. So I don't know. This is still trying to load. I'm going to give it a second. There we go. I got to watch though. This could fry my meeting here. So this is just an idea. This isn't even close to the total number of people. I'd have to click on show my full downline tree. Now, not all of them are paid, but you get a legend like Mr. Bob's WGF. So when I click I on that, that's Bob Brooks, and Bob's a really good marketer, and he's in. Now, I'm not sure if that indicates paid or free, so I'm going to click on Dave over here. They're not really saying that right now. Usually it does, because like I'm familiar with the Got Backup having another position before all of this. So that's the only, you don't get that information. I think that's to come. Oh, here we go. So John Riley, the Got Backup Family Plan, WGF JV. Okay, and I don't even know who John is, and God bless him. Thank you. I will get some level of compensation on that. So it's just amazing. It's a 2x infinity matrix, and that's part of the binary, and it explains to you the binary. They call it a 4-2-4-2. I'm not going to even dare to explain it, but it's all in that compensation plan. But if I were to click on full downline tree, it's just, you would be like, what the hell? So that's why I really want this to start working, the downline stats. And I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you, I really am just surprised. If I didn't think it was going to be this big, then when you see yours, you'll be like, wow, I didn't think it was going to be, it all should sort of roll up similarly. And I've already qualified in this position to the bronze level. And I was not an emerald. I was, I forget what level. Maybe I was emerald or one level below in my old position, because I was part of Now Lifestyle as well and ran that pretty hot and heavy for a while. So anyway, not to get into all that history, but I'm real familiar with this stuff and with Joel and whatnot. Okay, then you have your direct affiliates, you have live webinars, you have webinar replays, you have a leaderboard, and we'll take a peek at the leaderboard, see if we can load that up as a slide. You may see some familiar names. Yeah, I think I was to the sapphire level, making a run at emerald in the other position. Right now I'm bronze, which means, yeah, I'm just starting out here, obviously. But here's some people, top 10 monthly commissions earned. My friend Dustin Manziel, who's my upline. All-time commissions earned. I see some familiar names. Weekly sales generated. Oh, I'm right below Dustin Manziel. Okay, cool. Let's highlight that. No, I'm kidding. That's surprising, but it's been a good run. I will say that. And then weekly leads generated. There's also a leaderboard for that. So interesting indeed. It sort of gives a window into who was who over at We Got Friends. Okay. All righty. Because now we got backup WGBU. All right, and then what else do we have besides leaderboard? Enough bragging. Internal wallet, business card. That's cool. I want to check that out. Marketplace and frequently asked questions. So some good stuff there. Now, there are other packages that are offered. There is one where they'll promote for you. There is one that will give you more tools. I think more like autoresponder and done for you, type marketing stuff. So it's up to you. Add-ons will be offered to you. Take a year versus a month, for example, at a better price. different things like most programs offer. So it's up to you to decide how you're going to play that. But that's pretty much the story of Got Backup. So we got a couple minutes left here. Let me just share with you in closing. Let's go over to TL2I and look at the downline builder and see where we're at with what our recommendations are in our income section. And I do live trainings with people, so my calendar is always available. It's embedded into the program here, robgearing.com/calendar. I actually, I've got Brian here on my calendar for Monday, and Brian, we're good to go. I just confirmed that, so we'll see you Monday. But I go through the whole thing. I go through their accounts. I usually give an upgrade. I talk about the things that show in their downline builder, because sponsors who are JV level or higher can block things, hide them, and add their own stuff. So I'm always a 24/7 selling machine for you. And we don't really charge all that much extra for that. Now, by coming to the webinar, you get the breakthrough upgrade. Now, if you, if you basically are part of one of my teams here, maybe, something I said today gets you motivated. You, again, based on it, like in most things in business, based on the skin in the game, you could go all the way up as high as my highest level, the MSF mod level. But even to get to JV, which isn't hard to achieve, that gives you 40% commissions, the downline builder that you can edit. You can take things out, you can hide them and add your own stuff. So I always say you want to get to JV or higher in this program. It really gives you the best marketing system customized to your business. And we'll do all we can to give you the specials and everything we can to make it achievable and affordable. I'm here to use my own resource in order to help people make money in other programs too, even though you can make money as well at the Cash Mailer. We've done webinars about that, and I'm sure we'll do more, and that's part of our YouTube channel as well that's out there. So feel free to subscribe to that. I can't verbalize a link right now, but it's out there, so you should be able to find it or ask me in one of the ways you can get a hold of me. So anyway, let's look at WOW app. It's the only required thing in here. Reason is it's the only messenger system that pays you to use it, right? Plus it has other, it's free, never charge. It's not an program that you upgrade into. You just build a network. You get credit down to 9 levels for all your network's activity, including shopping that they do, including surveys that they watch, videos or servers that they take, videos that they watch, games that they play. Or you can partake in that yourself and earn. I'm more just using it for the chat in the groups. We have a great group over there. We welcome you to it. I'm GH Camry over there. If you're in WOW app, just hook me up, say I'm a TL2I member as well, and you come to our group. More goodies, more bonuses, more stuff to help you out. So that's where we start people. We get them off the platform of, say, a Facebook Messenger, and we show them that everything you should be doing should be monetized. All right. Everything you're doing should be monetized. Then we go to Crypto Team Build. May not be everybody's cup of tea, but it's really not crypto. And I have to have a long explanation. We did a webinar a few weeks back about this. It uses crypto in its name because it accepts crypto, but it also can run as a cash program. And we pay people into the first level of that matrix. It's $1.25 entry. We pay it forward. We pay it for anybody that comes in on our team, which you would be welcome to. And again, it starts the income conversation. Now you can make a little bit more. By this time, probably even prior to WOW app, you're clicking on emails in the cash mail inbox and earning anywhere from a quarter of a penny all the way up to a penny on our advertising that our advertisers are putting out there for you to look at. So now we've got 3 ways to earn, right? Already 3 ways to earn. And I guess just straight up promoting the Cash Mailer. I don't want to make this convoluted, but yeah, we'll just say TL2I, multiple ways to earn, WOW app earning, Crypto Team Build earning. I'm actually on my level 7 matrix over at Crypto Team Build. That's pretty good if you're familiar with that program. WOW app, I have a network of 1,300, and I'm always in the top 10 in the United States, and I don't really do anything other than just use it daily. That's it for chat and stuff. So I like that. And here's our Got Backup, and this is now embedded with my special GH Camry WGF ID. So you could join our team there. But notice how I could hide that if I wanted to, which I never would. We do have a Live Good team that we run with at Massive Success. There may be something else coming down the pike that I may be exposing to people the end of this year, beginning of next year. That is kind of the next generation of Live Good, but I don't want, that's just a teaser. That's all I'm giving there. And then we have just added this back. I never deleted it. I just moved it over to the kind of a hidden resource area. Savings Highway Global. Now, for those that love the consumer and travel savings of We Got Friends, it's back in Team Massive Success in the format of Savings Highway Global. And they're like a $20 a month starting point, long established business in this realm, saving on car insurance, home insurance, things that you buy, all that stuff. So I'm proud to have that back. And then the big daddy of them all, the one that can earn you up to $2,000 commissions on some great digital training products that marketers need, Genesis Lifestyle Network. So, for example, if you went all in there, I would give you all in here. It's just a, you know, what do you call that? You know, scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Quid pro quo, to give you the legal terminology on that. So that's our lineup. But it all starts, guys, with joining. It all starts with hitting the homepage. It all starts with reading. And you'll have, most of you will have a video in your back office and doing what it says. And then you will learn. If you ever wondered who I am, Val Smith once asked me, what does Rob's World look like? Well, I told him, Val, you'd have to join TL2I. You have to read the instructions, and then you will learn what Rob's World is all about. And those that know me are laughing or shaking their head or rolling their eyes or some stuff. So you think you know, but you don't, is the bottom line. And that's, I think, the hallmark of a good team. And you're all welcome to be trained to the next level. Or if you think you're highly trained, I may be able to give you a nugget. Maybe you give me a nugget, and it's all good. Or you just go out there and, you know, you don't have to do the heavy lifting of training people. I'll take care of it for you. So a lot of options for all levels of people. You know, I always tell people I can help you earn a quarter of a penny all the way up to $2,000. Ask me how, right? That sounds like a Facebook post. Anyway, so that's it. So I thank you very much for attending for my live group. Stay put for Q&A. To those watching the recording, everything offered, all bonuses, everything are up for grabs for you too. You just got to engage. You got to reach out, find a way, you know, don't just listen and do nothing. Take massive action today and you will have massive success. And I thank you very much to everybody. Have a great rest of your day.